The United Nations plans to form a panel of 3 law enforcement and human rights experts to examine the causes of systemic racism and policing related to people of African descent on a global scale. The panel will research the relationship between the legacies of slavery and colonialism and issues such as excessive force and racial profiling and the harm done to peaceful protesters at the hands of law enforcement. The end goal of the panel will be to make recommendations to global governments to help in unjust brutality and the killings of people of African descent by law enforcement. Many civil rights groups believe that the findings will add to demands in the U.S. for accountability for police killings of African Americans and reparations for victims. Following the UN announcement, Secretary of State Tony Blinken extended an invitation to the UN Special Rapporteur on contemporary forms of racism and the UN Special Rapporteur on minority issues to address domestic racial justice and equality. Rapporteurs serve as independent experts appointed by the UN data on human rights issues and reporting that data to the United Nations. Secretary of State Blinken had this to say about the invitation. I urge all UN member states to join the United States in this effort and confront the scourge of racism, racial discrimination, and xenophobia. Because when all people, regardless of their race or identity, are free to live up to their full potential, our collective security is strengthened. Former Ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, seemed to take particularly strong offense to Blinken's invitation to the United Nations.
The U.S. is asking the United Nations, a cesspool of political bias, to come into the United States and investigate us on human rights. We look so ridiculous in the eyes of the world right now.
In a nutshell, Ambassador Haley is basically saying to the UN, it's per other nations' human rights issues, but don't look over here. Joining us to discuss is co-founder and CEO of the Center of Policing Equity, Dr. Phillip Atiba Goff. Dr. Goff, so I can't quite understand her objection. If someone comes and looks at the problem in the U.S. and they issue some report, the U.S. is not bound by that in any way. It is just a finding of fact. They put out a report and we can do something with it or we can ignore it. But what is the reason that Nikki Haley and conservatives would be up in arms that the United States would say, UN, you take a look at this too, because we're looking at it and there's a problem here?
Yeah, I think it's fascinating the way in which she got up in arms, because she went on to say that there's problems in China, there's problems in Cuba, there's problems in Venezuela, and so we look ridiculous for asking for folks to look at our racism problems because those problems are so much worse. See, this is part of the fantasy that we've got in this country, that civil rights violations, human rights violations happen elsewhere, and that we are the grand scion of all good things having to do with civil rights, as if Nazi Germany didn't take inspiration from how to do racism from the United States, and as if our form of chattel slavery in the United States wasn't one of the worst, right? It's just, it's this mythology.
It's like she's saying, our racism is better than yours. You have the real problem. We have racism light, so we don't need anybody to deal with it, and neither do we need to deal with it, right? It's such a strange, like you said, it's such a strange argument. It is whataboutism on a global racism scale.
It's as if there's a race to innocence, and somehow they're like, oh, we already won, right?
I get that. So what do you think that, I mean, first of all, I mean, it's a small group of people. If it's just 3 people on this panel, that's, it's a heavy lift. So I don't know how much independent research they can do. It may be some way of kind of synthesizing other people's research on a subject and writing a report about it. I don't know what it is, but it seems like a small team of people. What do you expect that team of people at the UN to find, and what kind of report do you think they'll produce?
Yeah, so when the UN sends a rapporteur's office, so hopefully it won't just be the individuals, but they get their teams together, and they write reports like this, which they've done, by the way, around racism in the United States before. So it's not the first time. Usually what happens is they've got a full summary of the sort of historical legacy of the issues, the ways in which that shows up in the contemporary world, and they're summarizing other people's research. Right? So it's just historically illiterate to think that this is the first time, to think that the United States isn't particularly bad on these issues, and that it hasn't inspired folks other places. What you're going to hear and see in these kinds of reports, like when the World Congress does this, the World Congress looking at racism historically, is just what you would see if you read a history book or you read the social science of today. It just comes with the imprimatur of the United Nations, with the world looking on at us. And here's the thing that I think folks should get up in arms about historically, is that the US has not asked for the international community to come in, give an honest assessment, and then we get to live up to the way the world looks at us, to serve as an example. The problem, of course, right now is that, Russia looks and China looks and they say, well, look at the racism in your own backyard. How can you point the finger at us? This is a way to reestablish the United States as a moral leader. And it is sad and tragic, it's tragicomic that there would be folks who look at that and say, instead of, wow, yes, we should be this moral leader, how dare you look at the warts that we have grown on our own body and say we need to have them removed.
So do you think that that's part of Nikki Haley's objection, other than what she said about all the other places where things may be worse, which is totalitarian, authoritarian regimes around the world always, this is half a decade at least they've said you lynch Negroes. I mean that when we say you have human rights violation, their first thing is you lynched Negroes. So does this bringing forth the truth on racial issues somehow further hamper American democracy ability to wag their finger in someone else's face when in fact we have our own problem here?
So, I mean, on the first front, of course not. If we're inviting folks to come and take a look and then we commit ourselves to getting better, it actually secures our moral standing to be able to say, you know what, we did it, you all need to do the same thing. But the reality is, I don't know Nikki Haley, but my guess is none of this is done in good faith. And I don't just mean that it's not done in good faith on racism. The issue is there are folks who don't want the United States to be beholden to and in conversation with the global community. They call it globalists. It's part of the talking points of one part of our partisan politics that says we should not be part of a global community because we have to live by global standards. My goodness, are we going to have a lot of work to do? So I don't think it has anything to do with race per se in terms of why she said it, but the implications are deeply racial.
Dr. Phillip Atiba Goff, thank you so much, sir, for your time and your expertise tonight. Really appreciate it.
Always a pleasure.